All Things Motoring is owned by CHANGECARS and proudly sponsored by SA's leading buying service, We Buy Cars. We Buy Cars is #1 for a reason, and the public knows that. Whether you're looking to sell, need advice, need finance, need insurance, we have you covered. Coming up this week on All Things Motoring, Mike revs into history as he joins the legendary Roger McCleery's 90th birthday bash. And Ernest wraps up in style at the BMW Concourse. This is a show with tributes to the icons, the machines, and the moments that drive us.
When it comes to events like this, we need support, and someone that provides plenty of support is Paolo from I2. Paolo, I got distracted by your Le Mans Classic jacket over here. I understand you're racing at the Le Mans Classic?
Yeah, we were there 2 weeks ago. So I can't say anything other than life is great. To have been there 2 weeks ago, to be here today,
yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. But Le Mans Classic was special. They paid tribute to the M1 this year, the BMW M1. And there are some beautiful pro cars that we're racing.
Oh, my goodness.
And if I could, the M1 would be one of my first choices as far as BMW goes.
Pro car, what a legendary car. We'll have it on screen right now. But let's talk about this venue. Since 1908.
Yeah, so this is Villa Arcadia. It was built by a landlord at the time, Sir Lionel Phillips. His better half, Florence, was an artist. She'd go up on the copy here and paint, and she was the founder of the Joburg Art Gallery. It then moved on to Jewish welfare, and we bought the house, Hollard bought the house in, well, the whole property, plus the house, of course, in 2003. And I'm very lucky because I work here. And it's a privilege to work on this site. We have office buildings on either side of the villa. The villa is protected. It's part of Joburg heritage. And it's just one beautiful example of how lovely this city is, because Joburg might not have water, but it has views.
Oh, it certainly does.
And it's the biggest human-made garden in the world. So when you look out there and you see the jacarandas, which are Hollard purple, it's the best. There's a bit of modern, and this part of Joburg, Parktown, is one of the oldest suburbs in Joburg, and the heritage is amazing. This is, I mean, Villa Arcadia is a massive building, as you can see. So, so the Hollard team have events here when they're hosting clients or whatever, or if they have a board meeting, it's in here. And then we all go to work and slave in the offices and do our best to perform for our policyholders.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for your patronage here. And of course, this venue, a fitting venue for a fitting event. I'm standing here with Peter from BMW South Africa, and the reason I say it like that, Peter, is because it's rare in our space at an event like this to have manufacturer support. You're not the only BMW representative. I understand Haley was here earlier on. Why, if I may ask?
I think it's a number of reasons. One is definitely that BMW Group South Africa really appreciates what the BMW clubs do for the fans of the BMW brand and how they carry on BMW's heritage here in South Africa together with like-minded people. And I think that needs to be recognized and needs to be supported by the manufacturer. Of course, this year it's 50 years of M3, so we also try to help to make sure that we have all generations of M3 on display here. And we brought a few of our heritage cars here to support the display for the fans.
Yeah, and the heritage cars of BMW, it's been a couple of years now. It's been an active movement within BMW. And let's talk about you as well. You are a classic car fan yourself.
I am a classic car fan. I love old BMWs. I love old cars in general from, let's say, 70s upwards.
Other than BMW, can I put you on the spot here? Are you also a fan of other brands?
I am. I mean, I was a car fan before I became a BMW fan. And I think any true car fan does have a broader mind when it comes to vehicles. My first cars were all Alfa Romeos. And I think
So a true car enthusiast then? In the words of Jeremy Clarkson.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think then that graduation from Alfa to BMW is also quite natural. So I do have an old Alfa as well, funny enough.
Wow. Awesome.
And one thing I must tell you, I've got a Land Rover Defender, but with the 2.8 BMW engine in it.
Oh, that South African 2.8 spec. Oh, man. I just found out about that a couple of years ago. What a wonderful engine to put in that car.
It is. And I was actually thinking maybe I should display that because that's in really nice condition.
Interesting.
But keep the bonnet up.
Yeah, please. You know, this crowd gets a bit rowdy when they see anything other than BMW. But Peter, awesome to bump into you and thanks
Great
for the
to be
support.
here. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thanks for supporting.
Coming up after the break, Mike attends the legendary Roger McCleery 90th birthday bash.
Dad, why is everyone saying we all look the same?
I don't know, kid, but I'm not your dad. I'm Mark, your neighbor.
All Things Motoring is sponsored by We Buy Cars. Looking to sell your vehicle? We Buy Cars is the right option, always.
Who doesn't love a celebration? Sometimes it's a 50th anniversary of. Today, it's a 90th birthday. Roger McCleery, an absolute legend. If one thinks of Formula One, we think of the voice of Formula One, Murray Walker, but in South Africa, we truly have our own legend. Today, we're at higher ground at the incredible facility that is St. Stithians High School in Sandton to celebrate the birthday of a legend. Around us today, you're going to see friends, family, and absolute legends of the motorsport fraternity and the motoring fraternity in general. But you're not going to hear it from me, you're going to hear it from Grant McCleery, his son. Over to you, Grant.
So the big day has finally arrived. It's my dad Roger's 90th birthday. A lot of people have put a lot of effort in. Our sisters come out all the way from Ireland. And he doesn't actually know today's happening. The Mid-Macaw Club that he was a part of for many years, the importers of Honda motorcycles into South Africa, organised this event, and they've said to him, come along, there's going to be about 6 of them, and he's on his way, hopefully. And yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it's a very special day. We're very blessed to have him at 90 years old. What a great guy. What a great father he's been. What a fantastic friend. He's always supported myself and my sister in whatever we've done. And yeah, I mean, everything I've achieved in my life, he's been a part of, and really just want to thank him for all the glorious years, and we hope that he's around for many, many more.
I have the absolute privilege of celebrating the 90th birthday of a South African motorsport legend, but I've got the pleasure of interviewing a motorsport legend and a business legend. Arnold, you've got to share with us a little bit about your journey in business, in motorsport, and some standout moments.
1962, I started off in a Renault Dauphine Gordini for the Johannesburg agent.
Amazing.
The first year, unbelievably, we ran it in 19 races because we had the standard production and the modifieds on the same day with a gap between, and I won 17 of those in the first year.
That's incredible. Now, the business career followed on after that, obviously. Arnold Chatz Cars, was that your first venture into the motoring fraternity?
Well, I was in the retail motor business then, but I wasn't yet in Johannesburg. I started in Krugersdorp.
In Krugersdorp on the West Rand?
On the West Rand, and I had Datsun, that was called in those days, and I had Alfa Romeo. I sold Alfas in Krugersdorp, and then in 1969, Alfa Romeo South Africa, which was Italian,
Right.
100% Italian-owned, requested that I come to Johannesburg and leave somebody else running the Krugersdorp business, which is what I did.
Now, at this stage, you are how old?
I was then 29, 30 years old.
Incredible. So a young man, but entering the prime almost of your business life.
Exactly right.
Arnold, to say it's been a privilege and a pleasure to speak to you, I'm going to actually say it's been an honor, sir.
Thank you very much indeed, and thanks for the interview. Much appreciated.
To be part of the incredible birthday celebrations is one thing, but to have the privilege of interviewing the absolute legend that is Roger McCleery, it's a special occasion. But I do have to say, the 90th, we're still 10 years away from the big one. Do you agree with me, Roger?
We're going to work on that, because my mother went to 11 weeks off 100.
Really?
I've got those genes. You just got to stay healthy.
That's
You know, if
incredible.
you're lucky enough to have good health and you can act normally, you know. I've had a wonderful life. As Peter Maloney said when he's talking, doing what you love most. It's just every day's a winner.
But Roger, you truly have lived a dream. You've met international stars. You've been across the world. You've commentated for, I think, a little bit more than 3 or 4 or 5 or 50 years.
I know 40 years of Kyalami, and I've spoken at a couple of other circuits, but it's just nice meeting the people. Like Murray Walker's always the one that's held up as an example.
Did you look up to Murray Walker as
I
a fellow
did.
commentator?
Oh, yeah, he was the best.
So let me tell you my earliest memory of Roger McCleery. The year is 1987. I'm the world's hugest Nelson Piquet fan. You already knew that. 1987 Italian Grand Prix. Nelson has just won. SABC, I think it was Top Sport, was covering it. You were in studio with Peter Miller, and they asked, who is your pick for the world champion? Peter Miller said, I don't know yet. Roger said, you might as well sign Nelson's name on the trophy already. Being the world's biggest Nelson Piquet fan, I heard that,
And
and
it
you
was
were
a
my
fluke.
hero already.
It was a fluke. No, but I mean, he was a great guy. That was.
Did you ever have the pleasure of meeting Nelson Piquet?
Listen, somebody said to me, have you ever interviewed people before? I said, well, I've interviewed Fangio, Senna, Schumacher, Sterling Moss. So I've met
The
someone.
legend that is Sterling Moss.
And really it's around the same conversation. What's your favourite circuit, car, country, and all that type of thing. But to have met those great people in motorsport, you just took it for granted. There's Fangio. He came into the studio in the SABC, the Fangio, you know. I've been very privileged, and I'm grateful to everybody. And the surprise of this lot, I don't know what to say to people. It's overpowering.
So think about it. Roger's talking about people who are absolute legends that he had the pleasure of interviewing. Look at it from my perspective. Today, Mr. McCleery, I had the pleasure of interviewing you. I stick by what I said. 10 years from now, we're going to do this again.
Okay.
That's a promise, and Mike keeps his promises.
Good. Okay, mate. Good stuff.
You're a legend, Roger.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Coming up after the break, Ernest wraps up in style at the BMW Concourse. Did you know? Roger McCleery is a legendary figure in South African motorsport journalism, known as the unmistakable voice of motorsport. Born in Bangor, Northern Ireland in 1935, he moved to Durban as a child and quickly immersed himself in the world of racing. From early motorcycle victories in the 1950s to decades of commentary and writing. He played a pivotal role in promoting motoring culture, notably helping launch the South African-built Alfa Romeo Giulietta Group 1 in the 1980s. For over 40 years, Roger has contributed to Automotive Refinisher and continues to host his beloved radio show. Celebrated for his passion, wit, and encyclopedic knowledge, Roger's legacy is etched into the very fabric of South African motorsport, and we at All Things Motoring feel privileged to have spent time with him over the years. All Things Motoring in proud association with SA's largest motoring brand. We buy cars better than anyone else.
Behind me is the 325i Shadow Line, not to be mistaken for the IS Evo 1, Evo 2. The Shadow Line was basically the prototype for the BMW IS, and there are few small differentiating factors. Number one, this one's got headrests on the back seats. It's also got a 2.5-litre engine, and if you look closely, you'll see it comes with 14-inch wheels, 4-stud, and not the 15-inch 5-stud. Still looks the part though, and if it wasn't for this car, we might not have had the legendary IS. So I'm chatting with Ryan from i2. Ryan, who is i2? What is i2? What do they do? Why are you here? Give me the whole spiel.
Perfect, thanks Ernest. It's great to be here today. So i2 is a specialist insurer. We look after a variety of risks. We've got about 29 products in our portfolio, starting from products which look after commercial businesses, things like professional indemnity, commercial crime, cyber insurance, which I've been heavily involved with in my career, but then also get involved in things which are new and evolving. So we do a drone insurance product, and then things which have got a lot of passion attached to them. And that's one of the big reasons we're here today. So we've got art and collectibles, and then our classic car product. So a number of the vehicles you see here today are actually insured by i2, and you know, our passion is very much evident in the cars and the experiences that we have.
Well, when it comes to motorsport sponsorship specifically, I was just chatting to my cameraman early on about the fact that I've got an accounting firm in Cape Town that's supporting us in racing. I know that you guys are heavily involved in racing. And if the synergy works, there's benefit for everybody.
Absolutely.
I remember sticking my i2 sticker on my race car and going, who is i2? And here you guys are. So tell us about your motorsport involvement.
Sure, so it stems down from our chairman of the board, Paolo Cavalieri, who I think is well known in motor racing circles. As I said, motorsport just sort of breathes through our pores. Myself grew up, my dad raced cars, so it just kind of comes through in everything that we do. Our involvement is that we are sponsoring and involved with the BMW racing, the racing program.
Biggest, fastest growing, amazing.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Ernest and I are going to punch it hard.
We're not
biased at all. Paolo himself has got a number of BMW racing cars, used to race for BMW back in the day.
I sat passenger with him in the 745 race car.
That's where the grey hairs are coming from, hey? It is a scary experience.
It just dawned on me now. I remember that day.
Absolutely, yeah. So, you know, it's been a big part of our culture, really, and our DNA. So we love the passion that comes through from racing, the expertise, the specialism that comes in that, and that's a big part of what our business is about.
I think it's very important to realize that motorsport improves the breed, but there's so many facets to it. Whether it's the performance in the boardroom, whether it's the performance on the track, and clearly, I mean, just look at the space. It's meticulous, man.
It is one of our big mottos in our business. It's all about the expert. Motorsport is all about the expertise that you can bring to that. And if you look at the products within our portfolio, we also look to make sure that we've got experts running these things. So wherever we're engaging with businesses, brokers, clients, we make sure that we've got the expert to look after them and protect them. And like you said, in motorsport, it's that professionalism and that expertise that really refines and makes sure that you're delivering the best.
Awesome, Ryan. Thanks for your expertise. We appreciate it.
No, thank you so much, Ernest. It's great to be here, and thank you for being here.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, cheers.
I don't know why I'm whispering, but behind me, the judges are doing what judges do. And I'm not sure what it is exactly they're looking for, but I think we should ask one of them. I'm standing here with the judges of the hour. We got Colin and Marika over here. Colin, let's start with you. Who are you and why are you a judge, and what does the judge do at an event like this?
Colin van Son, I'm the Vice Chairman of the BMW Car Club Gauteng and the Vice Chair of BMW Clubs International Council. I've been running sort of concourses for more than 10 years with the BMW Car Club Gauteng with my passion for classics. People joke it's a glorified car cleaning competition, but effectively, if you go and look at these cars, they are just next level. You can't believe how clean the engine bay is. And the analogy I often use, if you go into a black tie function and you had a flat tire, you'd be able to change your tire without getting your white shirt dirty.
That's a great analogy, Marek. You're going to have to beat that, eh? I did hear that you've written some book at some stage. You're involved. You've got a couple of cars. Who is Marek? And why are you wearing this beautiful coat over here?
Vicious rumours and the coats of disguise. No. Yes, thank you, Ernest. My co-author and I, Johan, wrote a book on the 50 years of BMW in South Africa, which we're very proud of. And it details the history. If you go onto Vantage Fine Automotive Art, the link is here below, you'll be able to have a look at that, and it's a must-have for anybody who is a BMW fan. But that aside, I, like Colin, have been involved in concourses when I had my first BMW, and really what it's about the cleanest car. The cleanest car wins. And, you know, it's divided into different classes. You've got the Insure, which is for the ultimate winners of each category. Then you've got Elegance, which is for cars that are not standard, and then you've got Data, which is for cars that are 100% standard. It's time, it's effort, it's energy, and it's lots of fun.
Yeah, it seems that I've had a great day today. It's been a fun exercise to be here, and I've heard that guys, Colin, they take months to clean their cars and months to prepare their cars. But now, what are you looking for as a judge? Give me something interesting that you're looking for the next guy that's going to come enter one of these competitions.
So we've typically got 3 pairs of judges. So we pair a committee member with an independent expert, and they are split into 3 categories. So one is interior, the other one looks at the paintwork and the brightwork and the beadings and stuff, and the rest then look at the engine and tires and that sort of thing. And they've got separate judging sheets. And often we're just looking for, I mean, obviously in addition to your condition and cleanliness, but also provenance. Do you have articles, original price lists? Was the vehicle featured in something? Has it won something before? Give it some identity, so something special.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, you've been recognized for the fact that you have kept your car in a pristine condition, and that does count for something. So, you know, people, we encourage new entrants. You got a BMW, come along. You can start in the show and shine category where you literally start cleaning, you get judged, and you get your feedback. So we tell you where you need to focus on, and you can build from there. Yeah, it's very important. It's an interactive thing. This is, you know, you only lose because there was someone cleaner than you. That's the scary part about it.
I love it. No, I was gonna say a dirty joke.
There's no dirty.
There's not
a concourse.
No dirty jokes allowed at the concourse, the Elegance, folks. The cleanest cars, not in Cape Town, not in Joburg, the cleanest cars in the country found here today, BMWs and the like. And I just need to speak to these guys and figure out how I can get involved with the next one. What do you guys, bribes, anything? How does it work?
No, we'll make you a judge. It's fine. It's fun. It's punishment enough.
Oh, there you go, folks. The judging staff from the Concourse, the Elegance. What an event it was, and congratulations for pulling it off, gentlemen. I'm sure...
Team effort.
Yeah.
Committee and all the sponsors, so I just want to thank everyone who assisted.
Yeah. Well, you guys are still smiling, so I take it you'll be judges again next year.
Absolutely.
Awesome. We'll see you guys next year. And so my time at the Concourse, the Elegance, comes to an end. And what an event it has been. Thanks to Bernie for hosting us. Thanks to I2 for supporting this event. And I'm so glad that I came out to check out all these beautiful pieces of machinery. Until the next segment, we'll see you then.
We at All Things Motoring appreciate your support and interaction. And if you'd like to show some love to the show, head over to our website and click on the Fans of the Show tab. We would love to hear from you. Here is the screen top tip of the week. Check your battery yearly. Even cars need a little recharge to stay perky. Before you buy a second-hand car, screen it. It's what smart people do. Coming up next week on All Things Motoring, Mike hits the tarmac at Cars in the Park, South Africa's ultimate celebration of vintage vibes and modern marvels. And Ernest cranks the throttle with some high-octane two-wheel action. This is a show where the rubber meets the road.
That does sound like it qualifies you for the job, eh?
I hope so.
How can you not go far in business? Just wait, I'm going to take that again.
Why are you wearing this beautiful coat over here?
Vicious rumours and the coats of disguise.
What he's saying is a horse and cart with 2 horses was powerful.
I love it. No, I was gonna say a dirty joke.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness,
Need any motoring advice from where or what to buy or where to sell? Visit the All Things Motoring website and click on the Advice tab to ask Mikey. All Things Motoring is brought to you by CHANGECARS and proudly working with SA's standout and leading buying service, We Buy Cars. We Buy Cars, the brand that wants your vehicle more than anyone else.